You thought I forgot, right? You thought I forgot. Nah, man. I ain't forget. Listen, like I told y'all, I just got a lot going on, life stuff, work stuff, all that stuff. But yo, I gotta talk about that Boruto chapter. I know I'm a little late. I know. But we gonna talk about it, because there's a lot of shit to talk about, okay? Y'all already know what to do. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. Definitely comment down below, all right? So yo, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Kurama's dead, son. Dead. It was like the biggest thing out of this chapter. The fact that Kurama, the nine-tailed fox that we have grew up with from elementary, well, some of us is elementary, some of us is junior high school. For me, it was junior high school. To now, it's crazy. This is something new. That's the thing. What does that mean for Naruto now? Naruto does not have the nine-tailed fox's power anymore. He definitely can't go into Sage mode. I mean, not Sage mode. The Nine-Tails mode. He can't do that anymore. And I don't think he can go the Six of Sage Paths mode either. But I think he couldn't do that before. Because I believe he explained that he hasn't been able to go into it in a very long time. So he hasn't used it since then. So, alright. So right out the gate, he was kind of already nerfed, if you will. So now here, yeah, he's still nerfed, but he still can do a few things. But we're gonna go in order. That's what we're gonna do. So, all right. So let me talk about the conversation that Kurama and Naruto had. Let me tell you. First off, I actually like that conversation. And as a longtime fan of Naruto, I really did appreciate it because it was an honest conversation. Naruto didn't know what the hell to say. This dude, he thinking he dying. You know what I mean? So he didn't really know what to say at this time. But, yo, it surprised me that he said this too. He was like, yo, Kurama, honestly, bro, you my homie and all, but I can't forget you killed my parents, though. I can't forget that. And I'm glad he said that. I also like that Kurama did trick Naruto into using Baryon mode because, like he said in the chapter, if he told Naruto the actual truth, Naruto wouldn't have done it because that would have been at the expense of Kurama, and that's his main man. You know what I mean? You can't afford to let him go like that. And understandable. That's his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? From back in the day. I get it. But that just, and I think I think some people don't realize how powerful that moment was, because it showed that Kurama loves Naruto, bro. Just on the fact that Kurama lied because he knows Naruto. He knows Naruto is not going to let. He would not have not went into the Baryon mode if he'd known that Kurama was gonna die. That's his friend, man. That's his homie. He's not gonna do that. He loves him too. So it's crazy from those that when you first see their relationship watching the series from Generation 1, that first Naruto show, and just see it evolve up until now. It's just very crazy as somebody that's been watching for a long time. Like, yo, Kurama really loves this guy. He really loves this kid, man. And again, it's like Kurama dying, honestly, is one of the biggest things in this chapter. I mean, there's another thing that happens that's big too, but we're gonna get to that. In a few minutes. But talking about this, it's very big because now that Naruto does not have Kurama, people think that that Naruto is like super nerfed now, like everybody can beat him. That's not true. This dude is still one of the greatest shinobi, one of the most powerful shinobi ever. Okay? Even without Kurama. Even without. And I'm going to tell you why. I actually made a list about this shit too, so give me a second. Naruto still has massive chakra. Even without Kurama. Because, and again, I could be wrong. So guys, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below, okay? Naruto being an Uzumaki, and he is, don't forget, he is a reincarnation of Ashura and Indra. I think he's Ashura, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. But even with that type of heritage, he still has his own chakra base. And he still has a lot of chakra, you know? So he can still do a lot of things with that. He can still make mad shadow clones like he's been doing. And on top of that, he can still do like massive Razengans and all that other stuff. Which is going to go into my second point. But yeah, he can still do certain things like that. So ain't no ordinary ninja taking out Naruto. Like, he can still contest with Orochimaru, Sasuke, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? He can still mess with the regular, you know, he can still mess with high-class ninjas. But when it comes to the Itsutskis, he can't do that no more. And, mind you, his taijutsu, his hand combat, he's still up there. Because if you've seen, and I know y'all seen that fight when he fought, him and Sasuke fought Momoshiki. He was giving Momoshiki the work, actually outfought him hand to hand, whooped his ass a little bit. Naruto was still one of the best, I would argue, one of the best hand-to-hand combatants in the Naruto verse after Might Guy and Rock Lee, because they still the top when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. He still has his nature transformation. I don't know if he can still go into the other different nature types without Kurama, without him. I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you. But he can still use attacks like the Rasen Shuriken. He can actually use that. He just never had used it because that was so OP that he could, you know, they gave the excuse that if he used it, then, you know, his career as a ninja is over. Whatever. But the fact of the matter is, he can still use that. And remember, he obliterated Kaku. You know what I'm saying? Naruto can still use Sage Mode, which, if I'm not mistaken, it boosts your physical strength and your speed and your durability and all that other stuff. He can still use that. And I think it gives him more chakra too. I might be wrong about that. Like I say, guys, Naruto is not useless. He's not at all. He's still one of the most powerfulest ninjas out there. Don't sleep on my boy. He just can't beat an Itsutsuki now, but that's okay. That's all right. We found out everything about this dude, Code. We found out that this dude was I guess he was like a backup vessel for Ishiki. I guess you could call him that, you know, because he had the white karma mark. But that was the thing, it was a white karma mark, it wasn't black, which I thought that was like maybe it was broken or something, you know. But that's crazy. And then we found out from Ishiki, Ghost Ishiki, that white karma mark that Code has, that's like the purest karma form. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out later on, the next couple of chapters coming up, I guess. But it seems to set up that Code is going to be the next main villain. That's what it looks like right now. And it makes sense because if you watch the Boruto show, we see more of Code now than we ever had in the manga. But again, I don't know how strong Code is because we never seen him fight. So I don't know what his power level is right now. You know what I mean? But he has to be some kind of threat. Especially now since he's watching the Ten Tails. He's actually strong enough. If he's strong enough to watch the Ten Tails, then he's strong enough to do some damage. So before Shiki evaporates into space or evaporates into the wind, since he is technically dead now, he gives Code a shopping list of what to do, right? And his end game, and we got his end game. His end game is for him to be the next Otsutsuki. So that's very big. So, and I could be wrong. I think what this is telling me is that Code, like Shiki, might be the last Otsutsuki. I don't think there were that many Otsutskis to begin with. There was only that few many. Kind of like how Superman is with Krypton. Like if you've seen Man of Steel, there was only like a handful of Kryptonians that still survived that explosion of their world. So I think, and again, I could be wrong. I think that, or that this is my theory, that Ishiki was like the last Otsutsuki. So now they're gone. Now the only thing left is Code. And now he has to transform himself into an Otsutsuki so that he can still go to planet to planet and conquer. Another part of this chapter was setting up Boruto and Kaiwaki being the main antagonist for this series going forward. Because now, Naruto and Sasuke, yes, they're nerfed. Yes, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They're nerfed. Okay, they're not gonna be able to fight in the Otsutsuki. The only ones that can do that now are Boruto and Kaiwaki. So I'm also theorizing that we're gonna probably get a time skip after this. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna get a time skip. Maybe the next 3 or 4 years or something like that. Because, you know, from the last couple of chapters, we've seen Kaiwaki actually use shadow clones and stuff that he's learned from Naruto. So Naruto and Sasuke are both gonna have to train Boruto and Kaiwaki for the next threat that's about to come. And I think that's where we're gonna get our time skip from. So I think that's gonna happen. We gotta see about that. And I'm excited for that. So we may get that future. Maybe it's not that far off. Maybe it's not. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna end it there. That's my time, guys. I really do appreciate you guys watching the video. Really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. Definitely comment down below. Did you like this video? Did you agree with my theories? What the hell do you think is gonna happen after this? Do you think Kurama is dead? And do you think Naruto and Sasuke are nerfed to the point where they can just get owned by regular ass ninjas? Let me know down below. Also, Blurred Lines is out. We got the 7th episode out already. We're going to record the 8th this weekend. It's going to be good. And if you have been listening, let me know what you thought about it, all right? Down in the comments below. All right, guys. I love y'all. Deuces. And be safe.